we're back. We're not punishing the legs anymore. In fact, we're not even standing up. So very exciting news already. We will be starting kneeling. That being said, pray for your core. Just say a quick prayer right now. A little bit of the shoulders too. We do have a pretty hefty arm day. Everybody at home, don't worry about the weights if you don't have them. You can do everything motion-wise if you want to build that mobility. If you are working on building that strength, I would recommend a little bit of resistance weight-wise. You can fill up 2 water bottles. You can grab some soup cans, pick up your household pet. I mean, anything that's weighted, use that. We are focusing on that mind and muscle connection, that bracing, so keeping the core engaged, doing everything at a tempo, 2 seconds, 2 seconds, making sure we're spending the same amount of time going up that we are down, or any sort of movement. Other than that, go ahead and take any modifications that you need to. Take breaks when needed. I promise it's totally normal. Take a break in the middle of a set. I do it all the time. You just don't know. We'll just go ahead and get started after that. Feel free to start in that kneeling position. We're going to start deep breath in, reach, length through the fingertips. Go ahead and interlace, press the palms up to the ceiling. And we'll do a little side bends to the right, stretching out the left side. Gaze is pointing up towards the ceiling. Come back through center and we'll lean over to the left. Again, chest is still lifted. We're looking upward. Back through center. One more deep breath in, reach. Finding a little bit more length here if you can. Interlace those fingertips. Press up. Bending to the right. Stretching out the left side a little bit more. Back through center. And bend to the left. We'll come back through center. Lowering our right arm down to the ground. Left arm stays lifted. We're just going to deepen that side bend a little bit more. Again, chest still stays lifted up. Bracing through the right side of your body here. We still want our core to stay lifted. We'll come back up through center and lower to the opposite side. You can add a little bit more bend through that arm. If you're feeling pretty flexible here, or you can stay lifted. Go one more time. Reach up and over. If you have a watch, don't forget to start it. I will forget every single time. And we'll come back to center. Last time, we'll lift all the way up. Take that right arm, we're going to cross it over our body and press through. Shoulder blades back and down. Pulling it away from our ear. We have a lot of shoulders, so we really want to make sure we're getting a good stretch in before class today. Extending both arms to either side of our body, length through the fingertips, and we're going to claw our shoulders here and just roll them out. Rolling them forward, increasing that range of motion. You might feel the stretch extend a little bit to the biceps or the triceps. It's totally okay, completely normal. And we'll roll them the other way. One last deep breath in. One final reach. Press up, extend the back. Lower all the way down onto the backs. A little bit of a stretch to the hips because I know we all need it regardless of what we're working out today. Just hug the knees, rock side to side. Wake up the central nervous system. One more deep breath in. Let's extend that left leg out. Pull the right knee close to your chest. We're just gonna hug it as tight as we can. Might pull it a little bit to the left. And exhale, we're gonna pull it all the way over to the left, running a little twist through the spine here as well. Shoulders gonna stay planted on the ground. You can try looking over your right shoulder here as well if you want to increase the depth of the stretch. Head back through center, finding that length. Go ahead and pull that left leg all the way up and into your armpit now. hold here. One deep breath in. And when you're ready, pull that leg all the way over to the right, extending out your left arm and look over that shoulder. Another deep breath in, back through center, hug those knees, extending arms and legs out, being as long as you possibly can, big stretch. And exhale. Go ahead and grab those weights if you chose to use them. I'll be starting with the 8 pounds. We'll probably end up with the 5 pounds at some point. Don't judge me. It gets heavy, but we're gonna try our best. Going all the way down to that reverse tabletop position. We'll go ahead and start putting that weight in our right arm. Legs are gonna extend all the way out. Take your fingertips, bring them to your temple on your left arm. We're gonna start with some slow crunches, so we're lifting all the way up and lower. Remembering our tempo here, same speed up as down. You wanna feel each row of your abdominals engage. We're just starting slow. We do wanna feel that engagement before we start actually getting into the nitty-gritty of today's core workout. Remember, we're doing this with our breath as well. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Paying attention to the weight here. So the weight is helping you lift through your abdominals, bringing you off balance a little bit, but we're not swinging forward. Our core is what's lifting our shoulders up and off the mat. And this next one, we'll start adding on to this movement. We're gonna hold in that crunch position. As we hold, we're gonna extend that left leg all the way out. Point those toes, bring it back, reverse tabletop, and lower. Taking this step by step, slow and in control. We are going to feel that burn today. Remembering not to forget about that breath. Couple more now, stay with me. We'll be progressing off of this movement, so really making sure we're paying attention. Two more, you've got it. Last one, we're gonna lift. As we extend the leg, our arm will also be extended. As we transition back, we'll bend that knee, lift that arm, and extend the opposite leg. So our left leg and our right arm are working together now, almost in tandem. And as we extend that arm up and overhead, we're extending our right leg forward. Keep that engagement through your core. We're challenging the coordination here. And my ability to explain movement. That's okay, we've all got it. Just keep breathing. Couple more. Last one, lifting all the way up. Keep that right leg bent, left leg extended. Rainbow your arm over that right leg and back. So we're bringing that arm to the outside of the leg and rainbowing over to the inside. Core stays still. Incorporating a little bit more arm movement. Shoulder activation. Core is working. We're here for 3, 2, last one. Go ahead and leave that arm over on the outside of our right leg. We're gonna lift the left leg up, fully straightened, and lower, flex that foot. Point the toes, lift, flex the foot lower. You've got this. 10 more seconds. Slow and in control. Don't let your core give out. 3, 2, last one. Hug those knees. Give yourself a little bit of a break. We're going to do a little bit more center work before we hit the other side, just to give the other side of our body a little bit of a break. So remember what side you just did. I may not. Deep breath in. Take a drink of water. Do what you need. When you're ready, let's meet back down on our backs. You only need a single weight here, but feel free to grab both if you're super hardcore, pun intended. We're gonna keep our heels light on the mat, almost like we're in a glute bridge position. Lift that weight up and over your head. Extend those arms to the ceiling. Back into those slow crunches. Lift all the way up. Rolling each row of your abdominals. And back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. See if you can get those shoulder blades a little bit further up off the mat. Again, heels are light. If you can, maybe you try picking those heels all the way up off the mat. Not forgetting about that core. Try to keep your lower back fully intact with the mat here. You don't want to create a little tunnel. Otherwise, that means you're not using your core anymore. Last one, we're going to lift. As we lift, we're going to hold. Bring those legs up. Drop them down and lower again. Lift. Legs reach, reverse tabletop. Drop them down and lower. As you start to speed up, you might get a seesaw motion here. Doing things together. Crunching up as the toes drop if you can. If you have taken the seesaw option. If not, that's completely okay. We're trying not to use the weight to propel ourselves forward, but we're using our core to lift. Couple more here, and then we'll add on again. Slow and in control. I believe in you. 3, 2, last one. Go ahead and add an extension of those legs as we lift. Legs drop forward. Bring them back. Lower all the way down. Lift. Legs extend. Rebend. Drop back down. We're here for 6. Check in with your core here. Check in with your lower back. Is it still pressed on the mat? We're still using that breath. Slow and in control for 3. 2. Last one. We're going to stay lifted. Just bend and extend. We're holding at the top. Bend, extend. We're here for 8, 7, 6, lower back, flat, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold those legs extended. Arms are going to reach up and overhead. Low boat hold for 10, 9, 8, 7. Lift those legs up a little higher if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Drop it all. Give those knees a hug. A little bit of a break, not so much break. We'll meet back for the other side. When you're ready, get some water. Stretch everything out. All right, grab that weight. Try to use the weight that you used on the first side here. You want to keep everything even. Going over to that left side. Legs are coming all the way up, reverse tabletop position. Arms fully extended, right fingertips come to your right temple. Slow crunch up and lower back down. You can definitely feel the mid-abdominal activation here. Breathing through it. If you need to, space off to the music. Whatever you do, I believe in you. Couple more. Or 3, 2. Last one. We add in that extension as we hold in that crunch. Right leg drops out. Comes back. We lower. Slow crunch. Lift. Extend the right leg. Rebend. And lower. Keep that control. 3 here for 5. Focus on how your left arm moves with your right leg. If you had trouble with the coordination from the add-on that we'll be doing. Last one. When we're ready, we extend the left arm with the right leg. We bring it all back through center. Extend the left leg. Just exchanging legs, and the left arm is moving in sync with the opposite leg. We're here for 6. 3, really finding length, use that core. 2. Last one, hold the right leg extended, left knee stays bent. Rainbow that left arm over and back. Minimal movement through the rest of the body, just the arm moving here. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left arm back to the outside of our left leg. We lift the right leg up, flex the foot and lower. Lift and lower. Can you give me 15 more seconds? For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Guys, core's over. We're halfway done now. Isn't that exciting? Get some water, stretch out the abdominals. Don't forget about them. We are using them the rest of class. We're just using them as a secondary muscle. So keep yourself braced, keep everything engaged. When you're ready, we'll be back in that kneeling position. For some killer shoulders, boulder shoulders, if you will. Arms will feel pretty heavy after a while, so if you want to drop to your lighter weights now, I would recommend that. Or you can do them halfway through, completely up to you. About 5 more seconds. So when you're ready, let's move back up. We're gonna keep our elbows at a 90-degree angle. As we lift, we're engaging through the shoulders. Find that lat raise. Our arms are gonna be even with the shoulders here, and we're dropping all the way back down. So we're just lifting our hands up until they're even with the shoulders. We lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Brace through your core. A couple more, and then we'll add on. 3, 2. Last one. As we lift, we're gonna lift through the hips as well. Squeeze through the glutes. Drop and lower. We're hinging at the hips as we lower down. So we're just hovering over those heels. We're not going all the way down. Feel that stretch through the glutes. We can't escape lower body ever, I guess. Taking those deep breaths. You've got it. A couple more and we'll add on here. 3, 2. Last one. This time we'll lift up. Bring those palms facing away from you. Find that cactus. Palms face together. Cactus back out. Lower. Lift. Cactus. Palms together. Palms outward. Lower to that hinge. Squeeze through those glutes. Core stays active. Challenge your coordination here. Check in with your body. How is your shoulders feeling? Couple more. Let's pick it back up. Cactus out those arms. We're just gonna open and close here. Squeeze your scapula together. Should feel like you're pinching a pencil back there. Staying lifted. Shoulders are stacked over the hips or stacked over the knees. Body's in a straight line. Squeeze through the back. Couple more, you got it. 3, 2, 1. Let's bring those palms to face in. Press up and tricep kick back. Press up, tricep kick back. Hinge to those hips. We're not swinging ourselves backward. We're keeping this movement controlled the entire time. Activating through the backs of our arms. Pressing through the shoulders. Squeeze and balance through the core here. Couple more. 10 more seconds, you've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay in that hinge. We're just gonna swing into a tricep extension. Rebend those elbows, bring the weight to the shoulders, and kick back. Keep yourself hinged. Squeeze through those glutes. Find bracing through the core. Don't engage through your lower back here. For 3, 2. Bet you can tell where this is going. Last one. Give me a slow tricep pulse back. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Lift back up, palms face forward. Coming straight into a bicep curl. Drop it back down. Elbows are a little bit in front of the vertical of your spine here, so if you need to turn sideways and check through the mirror, your elbows just slightly tilted forward. We're not tucking them too close to our sides. We just want to make sure we feel steady activation. Keep that breath, keep your core engaged. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna alternate with a bicep curl here, hammer curl. So bring those palms facing forward together, lift up and lower, back to that bicep curl. So palms out to palms in. Still keeping ourselves lifted, check in with your vertical. 1, we're just gonna do those hammer curls, so palms face together the whole time. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I apologize in advance. This lat raise segment is gonna be brutal. We're gonna lift our arms all the way up, squeeze through those shoulders, drop down, lift, and lower. Simple at first, right? We got it. Before we start adding things on. Almost done. Lift and lower. 10 more seconds. Slow and in control. 1. We're going to add in a front raise as well. Lifting forward, then lifting to the side. Lifting through those shoulders, pulling them away from your ear. Be careful not to slouch here. Keeping that chest lifted. Tuck your pelvic floor up and in. Squeeze through those glutes. And remember to breathe. 10 more seconds. 1, just into that front raise. Lift and lower. You can keep a slight micro bend through those elbows. You don't want to hyperextend anything. Careful not to swing yourself forward. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Holding in that front raise, we're gonna bring our right arm over, champagne pour, flip the palm up to the ceiling and alternate. If you need to take a break, feel free to do so. If your arm's gonna fall off, it's totally okay to take a break, not to let your arms fall off. Last little push of class, you've got it. If you need to drop the weights, drop the weights. 3, 2, 1, back through center. Bring those arms to the side. We're gonna end with some champagne pours. Believe in you. Ouch. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Did you guys think I'm kidding if I said we still have more arm stuff to do? LOL. Okay, we got like a 15-second break and we'll meet with the last half of class. Last like quarter. It's not that bad, I promise. And then those champagne pours are really gonna get to you though. Get some water. Feel free to take some side bends if that feels good to you as well. they're not tears. We're just sweating from our eyes because we're working so hard. When you're ready, let's meet back. Kind of in that 4-point position, but not a true 4-point position. We're gonna keep our knees stacked a little bit behind the vertical of our hips. Shoulders are still gonna be stacked over the heels of our palms though. Feel free to grab the weights if you'd like to add them, but if your arms are still burning, I completely understand. You can always forego. All we're gonna do is hold in this low plank variation, alternate bent over rows. Squeezing from the lower back, pull the elbow up and backward. Lifting through the chest, pushing through the shoulders. We're trying not to rock from side to side here. We want that muscle activation in our back and in our core. Trying to keep our gaze a little bit in front of us. So again, we're balancing that really expensive wine glass on the top of our head. Or it feels like a grapefruit is under your chin and you're trying to hold it there. Couple more of these and then we'll add on. Last one, each side. Squeeze from that lower back, the lower lat. And let's add in a tricep push-up. Pushing through the backs of our arms, then alternate. Lift each arm into a bent over row. Lower and press up. You've got it. Only a couple more of these. Three, two, one. Let's just do a tricep push-up here. So we're dropping down. We're pressing back up, lifting to the backs of our arms. If you need to bring your hands all the way down to the mat, totally okay. 3, 2, 1. Curl the toes up and underneath. We have a high plank hold. Tuck the pelvic floor up and in. Press through those shoulders. Don't let yourself do a scapular retraction. We're here for a 10. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower those knees down, press back, find a nice child's pose. Rolling out the wrists if that feels good to you. You can try rocking side to side, just giving yourself a nice break. When you're ready, we'll meet all the way back up into that kneeling position. For this next segment, you can keep it in a high kneel, or you can always do a hinged format. Sometimes rows are hard for people to feel in their back, so I totally understand a hinge. We're gonna keep those elbows at 90. Squeeze to the back here, feel the engagement of the muscle. We're gonna press forward and squeeze back. Your lats should be activated the entire time. If you need to take this into a hinge, what that's gonna look like, you're sending the hips back, drop the arms, lift all the way up. Just make sure you're feeling that back engaged. Whatever variation feels good to you. And we'll add on here in a bit. Keep that chest lifted. We're here for 3, 2. The last one, we're gonna add in a high row with the low row. Squeeze the upper shoulders together, squeeze the low lats. What this is gonna look like in that hinge position is gonna be a low row, back down, pull the elbows up, high row. You've got it. Last push of class. Last one, just give me a high row now. Pinching those shoulder blades together. You've got it. For 10, 9, 3, 2, 1. We'll end with a little burner. Bring your palms to face forward, the wall in front of you. And we're gonna lift all the way up around the world. Lower back down, slow and control. We're taking the same pace up that we take down. We're almost done. Hang in there. Working those shoulders today. 5 more. 3. This is 4. I can't count. Now we're on 3. 2. Last one. I can't end it here. We're going to end with 8 little shoulder presses. 4, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Give yourself a break. Cry a little. It's okay. We listen and we don't judge. Good job, guys. If it makes you feel better, we're not doing shoulders on Thursday. Are we doing core? Yes, we are. We love core. Another deep breath in. We'll meet back for some stretching. We'll find that 4-point tabletop position that we all know and love. Our best friend for today. Shoulders gonna be stacked over the heels of our palms. Hips are stacked over our knees. We're just gonna end with a few threads here. Lift that left arm up overhead. Expand through the upper body. Lift that chest. Exhale, thread that arm all the way through. Option to take that right arm, hook it in your back left pocket. If you want to increase the mobility of this stretch a little bit more, if your flexibility does not allow for this, you can just keep it in a regular threaded position. And we'll lift all the way back up, unhook that hand, open through the chest. Same thing for the other side. Lift that right arm up overhead and thread all the way through. Feel free to pick up that arm, thread it into your back pocket. When you're ready, we'll unhook that hand, lift through the right arm again. That was so amazing. We're going to do the same thing again on both sides. Lift that left arm all the way up. See if you can reach a little bit further through those fingertips. Expand through the chest a little bit more. And exhale, we'll thread all the way through. Maybe you reach a little bit further in that back pocket. Unhook that hand. We're lifting all the way back up. And lower. Last time doing it for the right side. Now reach, expand through the chest, and thread through. Rebend that arm, unhook it from your back pocket, lift through, and lowering back down. We'll find that kneeling position here. Deep breath in, reach up and overhead. Interlace those fingertips, press the palms up to the ceiling. We're gonna arch the spine a little bit. Coming back to center, we'll take a little side bend to the right. Lift through center, side bend to the left. One more time each side. Back through center, dropping our right palm to the ground. Lift over with the left hand. Come through center. Same thing for the other side here. Repeat the same thing, just coming back over to the right. Might bend the elbow a little bit further this time. Reach a little bit more through those fingertips. Coming back through center. And all the way back up. Just roll the shoulders a little bit. Find that mobility. Feel free. Roll up the neck. We're going to take that first arm, bring it across the chest. Roll the shoulder blade back and down, pulling it away from your ear. You might pull the forearm a little bit closer. Whatever feels good to you. And switch. Letting go of that arm. We're going to interlace the hands behind our back. Lift up through the chest. Feel free to roll out the neck a little bit. If you're willing and able, feel free to add a hinge forward. Just stretch through shoulders a little bit more. You might try to lift your hands a little bit higher. Pull me all the way back up in that kneeling position. Bringing our palms to the left hip, bending those elbows, and gently lowering the left ear to the left shoulder, stretching through the right side of our neck. Finding that point of tension, holding there until you feel the muscle release. Coming back through center, we'll bend the elbows again, bringing the palms to our right hip. Gently drop the ear down to the right shoulder. Feel the stretch through the left side of your neck. Unhooking those hands, we're going to gently lower down onto our back. If you've been here a while, you know this is my favorite stretch to end on. We're going to take that right leg, lift it all the way up, hook it over the left knee. You can feel free to stay here, or if you'd like to add a little bit more depth through the stretch, you can always grab onto that left thigh or onto your left shin and just pull that leg a little bit closer to you. If you want to keep a bit of a flow through these stretches, feel free to rock side to side as well. Deep breath in. Let's extend those hands to either side of our body and gently drop the hips down to the left. Feeling a nice twist through the spine. Trying to keep both shoulders planted on the mat. If you want to add a little bit more depth through that twist, you can always look over your right shoulder. Meeting back through center, unhook that right leg from your left, and lift your left, hook it over top of your right. Feel free to stay there or grab onto your right leg, and just gently rock side to side. Deep breath in, extend those hands either side of your body and just let those hips drop to the right. Looking over the left shoulder. Shoulders still stay planted on the ground. Back through center. Feel free to stay in stretch. That's all I've got for you guys today. Congrats on making it through. Definitely killer for the arms. We'll meet back Thursday, probably more core. Not sure what else we're doing, but fun things ahead. Other than that, see you all again on Thursday. Hope you have a great night.